ready to give these fans what they paid for?
Fans live for games like this one.
If you're interested in attending future home games, we've got you covered. Swing by one of our ticket booths for more information.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some, well, if you like scoring, we've got you covered.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
So here are the Jazz starting five. We've got Filipowski. He's out there with Walker Kessler. And it's George in at the point guard position. Here's Sensabaugh. And George with the jam.
Well, you got to keep George away from the basket or you can expect to get dunked on.
Porzingis passes to Tatum. Gets the three to fall.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Jamison. He's guarded by White. Pass to Filipowski. The three. George nails it from beyond the arc. George has got 5 now.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And it's Tatum missing. Inside, here's Sensabaugh, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Tatum from long range. That won't go either for Tatum. The Jazz have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Filipowski. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's White, and he banks in the layup.
Well, you know, White is quietly one of the league's most effective finishers on the drive.
George outside. Pass to Filipowski. Now George. 5 to shoot. Here's Sensabaugh. Shoots over Brown. Sensabaugh, no good.
Big margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
That shot, no good. Here's Filipowski. He's guarded by White. A nice shot by Filipowski.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Here's MP. Oh, Kessler with the block.
Oh, big Walker Kessler. That is how you use your size.
Shot's good by Sensabaugh. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for Utah?
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Solid from 3. Tatum is not shy about firing away.
Here's Jamison. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point, and here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People will worry that
the play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
calls fouls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Wrong, he'll back him up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Here's a guy who's been playing his heart out, and it's earned him the Player of the Month award for the East, MP.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end recently. He's really his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays and helping them find open shots and big points.
Stan, another head coach from the Greg Popovich tree, Will Hardy, who started his career in San Antonio.
And there have been a lot of successful guys that have come through the Spurs organization. Will Hardy is just another one who is developing into an outstanding NBA coach.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Filipowski. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. The three is up. Here's Jamison. He's guarded by White. George against MP. The teardrop. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Back to MP. Pass to Tatum. Screen by MP. Tatum can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Sensabaugh, defended by Brown. George. Utah with another miss.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And we've got All-Star Weekend fast approaching. I'm sure all the players are looking forward to it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you're competing that weekend, it's an honor and a lot of fun. And for the guys that aren't, it's a few welcome days of rest and relaxation.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
And the jam by George.
Well, there's some urgency to get to the basket off the drive by George.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Pass to MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Here's George. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Here's Sensabaugh, defended by Brown. Pass to Kessler. Here's Filipowski. Here's George. Over to the wing. To the wing, right side. The shot by Jamison, no good.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Kessler against Porzingis. There's the three. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Sensabaugh, defended by Brown. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Sensabaugh, and stolen by Brown. It's stolen. Here's George, and the jam by George.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
White can't hit.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Here's Jamison. He's guarded by White. Pass to Kessler. Shoots over Brown. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
and force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
On the wing, Tatum fires the three. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Well, when it comes to his jump shooting, Tatum is extremely efficient in catch-and-shoot situations.
Kicks it to George. Here's Sensabaugh, defended by Brown. George passes to Kessler. Rebound Boston. And this team is on absolute fire right now. They've won 18 in a row.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see.
Here's Filipowski, following the bucket by Boston. Here's George, just 5 on the clock, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
There's Tatum with the 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Now here's George. 11 points in the game. Tries it from 19, and he hits the jumper. George has got 13.
Hey, he's been efficient and effective. He's already hit 6 buckets out of 8 looks.
Tatum from long range. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Jamison. To the inside. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms.
Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Utah leading. Here's Jamison. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Brown finds MP. Soft touch off the glass. He has 7. Now here's George. 13 points in the game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bucks looked really strong. He added 61 points, and he was big on the glass, posting a season high in rebounds. Putting in a performance like that.
Pass to Tatum. Screen by MP. Tatum passes to MP. Now here's Brown. Some solid defense from Williams. So the Utah 5 right now. Sadiq Bey out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then it's Williams. And it's George in at the point. Knocks down the long J.
Easy to see the kind of impact George is going to have in this league. Already so productive.
All right, Grant, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname, the Pool Party?
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it. They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Here's Jamison. He's guarded by White. Five on the clock. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Great roll by Kessler after setting the screen. That's textbook.
White, the pass to MP. Here's Brown. Screen by MP. Brown. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Brown's got his second bucket on the night.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
High post Kessler. Pass to George. Lets it go from deep. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Yeah, what a pass right there by George. That's the kind of play that really helps improve team chemistry.
And stolen by Williams. George outside. Now Williams. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. White on the wing. MP inside. George defending. MP, the pass to Tatum. Over Williams. And it's Tatum missing.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
George with it. He's got 16. He takes it in. That one won't go. Shooting 7 for 11 now. Fires from the wing. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. White's got his second basket.
Oh, great recognition there by MP. Getting it to the open man.
Outside, Williams. Here's Sensabaugh, defended by Brown. Good. Sensabaugh's got his third basket on the night right there.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to Brown. Now here's MP. George defending. MP gets it to go through contact.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Knocked loose. Jamison passes to George. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on MP. Stand back in your early coaching days. What was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in good situations, and so you need the coach and the front office in sync, where you're all working toward the same goals and you understand what the process is going to look like.
And how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front office?
We had problems then because the coach didn't like the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
Nice. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Filipowski. 14 points his last outing. Over Porzingis. The Jazz again can't hit.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Brown passes to MP. Now here's White. He's covered closely. Releases. Utah grabs the miss. Kessler's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Filipowski, to the wing on the left. George against MP. Now here's George. He's guarded closely. Here's Sensabaugh. Shoots over Brown. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Porzingis. MP, the pass to Davis. Back to MP. And here's Porzingis to the middle. Here's MP. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, some gritty stuff there by MP. Now, he knew he was going to get hit.
And both free throws good for MP.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Here's George. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D.
And so MP will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 4. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
MP against George. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. George has got 19 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Celtics out in front, up by 4, and we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome to the half, as we first take a quick glance at the injury report from around the league.
Well, unfortunately, they're without KD, one of the best scorers we've ever seen. A guy they rely on to get buckets when they need him the most.
Much easier game to plan without him. Like, you don't even have to, put anything on the board if you're a coaching staff. He affects the games in so many areas, man. He's tough.
Yeah, but he's not there.
And as we review this first half for the Celtics, still anybody's game.
Their approach has been pretty straightforward. Attack, draw fouls, and you can see their enthusiasm. They're pumped up there, Ernie.
Yeah, playing with a high level of activity here. Let's see if they can maintain that, though. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You got to like what Keontae George has done in this one.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. MP is out there with Derek White. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. George, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the paint. Porzingis in the post. White for 3. They get it back. Powerful putback by MP.
All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
Jazz trail by 6. George scanning the floor. Pass to Sensabaugh. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 4 assists in the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
MP, the pass to White. George outside. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. That shot off the mark. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. Hits the three-pointer. George has got 22 points.
Well, this is why George's coaches encourage him to keep shooting from deep, because they know he's only going to get better.
On the wing, MP. George defending. White for 3. Again, the miss by Boston.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Sensabaugh, no good. Boston has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Ooh, rocket finish from Tatum.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And with some time here, let's see which teams have been terrors in transition over the last month of play. Number 1, Boston.
And lately, they've not only been forcing turnovers, but capitalizing on them on the other end, hustling hard to convert every time.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's Jamison. Give him 8. Kessler, a screen on White. Shot clock at 6. Oh, nice shot by Jamison. Jamison's got 10 points.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Brown passes to MP. MP getting it done inside.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Here's Filipowski, pounded by Tatum. Kessler passes to George. Here's Sensabaugh. There's a screen. Brown with some nice D. Boston leading by 3. MP finds Tatum. Brown with it. And here's MP. They kick it out to Porzingis. Screen by MP. White for 3. Kessler with a rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's MP. It's rebounded by George. George has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Jamison. He's got 10. Down low. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. From deep, MP. On the wing, Tatum. Pass to MP. MP beats the contact.
Yeah, I love how aggressive MP is being right now. Every time he touches the ball, he's looking to capitalize.
George outside. Here's Jamison. And there's a pick. Boston pulls it in. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
I like that from White. Attacking the heart of that defense.
And, Coach, you look at Derek White, maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board.
MP can't connect from short range. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Filipowski, the pass to Jamison. George with it, defended by Brown. Here's Sensabaugh. 11 points in the game. Shoots over White. The Jazz again can't hit. Boston's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And finished off by Tatum.
Yeah, a lot of strength and power in that Tatum slam.
Jazz trail by 4. Pass to Jamison. Kessler, a screen on White, to the paint. Offensive rebound, second chance shot, and Kessler lays it up and in. Kessler's got 8.
Well, you want Kessler involved in the offense. That's the kind of shot you're looking for.
Pass to White. Rebound, Utah. Kessler's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Jamison. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by White. The Celtics have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Here's MP. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Kessler.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
MP outside. Pass to Tatum. Now Brown unloads. MP, it's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 3.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Back to Bay. Poole outside. For the tie. Utah, the rebound. Pass to Bay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. MP finds Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there. And just let him work.
Here's Sensabaugh. He's got 11. Poole shot is off.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Brown passes to MP. Porzingis with it. MP outside. Back to Tatum. MP, a screen on Williams. No good from outside. Jazz trail by 5. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Griffin against Bay. Inside, Davis. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Poole outside. Pass to Garnett. Back to Poole. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Davis. Boston leading by 5. Now here's Brown. On the wing, MP. Back to Brown. Back to MP. The 3 is up. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Garnett. Check by Davis. Floats one. And he lays it in. Garnett's got his first points of the game. Boston has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the 3rd quarter. MP, the pass to Davis. On the wing, MP. And here's Griffin outside. Utah grabs the miss.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Brown against Williams. Poole outside. Looking to get back on track. Oh, what an effort by Poole.
When Poole gets this close, he knows to go for it. He's not going to waste the chance at all.
And stolen by Williams. Pass to Poole from downtown. Drains the triple. And it's now only a 1-point Celtic lead.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Pass to Sensible for the lead. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here's Brown for 3. It's hauled in by Sensible.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
To the inside. Utah shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. That free throw no good. Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Jazz trail by 7. So the Jazz 5 right now. We've got Murray, Jordan Poole out there with Collier. Then there's Sadiq Bey, and it's Williams in at the 4 slot.
You just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
MP finds Griffin. MP a screen on Murray. And it's Griffin with the 3.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Outside Murray. Pass to Poole. Here's Collier. Count it. Good.
And that's exactly what you want from Poole. Playing unselfish and finding the open man.
Tatum passes to MP. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Collier. And it's blocked by Davis. They retain possession. Collier, no good. Celtics lead by 11. From deep, MP. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul. Silva's checked in for Utah.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
For Utah, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Bey inside. Davis on him. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
George, he's checked in for Silva. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And here's what the Utah Jazz schedule looks like. On Monday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the Golden State Warriors.
And looking at the Clippers matchup, no question they'll be amped for that one. Eager to prove themselves against a tough opponent.
Bey outside. Fires for 3. Utah with another miss.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
MP, the pass to Davis. Here's Pritchard. George defending. Clock at 6. Pass to Tatum. Screen by MP. Over Williams. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by MP. Tatum's got 21 points in the game. George outside. Now Poole. And Poole fighting through contact.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
MP against George. screen by MP. Pritchard, the pass to MP. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is how locked in MP is. Not letting the bump affect him in the slightest.
Pass to Poole. Back to George. Bay with a screen on MP. George passes to Bay. Stolen by Davis. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Collier. Outside, Williams. Nails it from 3.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Pritchard, the pass to MP. Pass to Tatum. Over Williams. And it's Tatum missing. Jazz trail by 10. Here's Poole. Poole gets it in close.
Tremendous strength by Poole right there. Just pushing past the contact.
Here's Pritchard. And here's MP. George defending. Tatum inside. Working on Williams. They push it up 4-on-3. Poole for 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Utah?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
MP's shot is good.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Pass to Jamison. Back to George. Kessler, a screen on Brown. It's George on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. Boston leading by 7. Oh, Brown gonna go get it. And Brown with the stuff.
Hey, Jaylen Brown is a strong dude. He takes the hit and completes the play.
Utah making a switch here. Poole's checked in.
At the line for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown.
Jazz trail by 10. And here's Poole. Poole floating in for the slam. He's electric.
Okay, Jordan Poole, getting up there and slamming it down.
White can't hit.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Pass to Jamison. Lets a floater go. Oh, MP with a block. Tatum finds MP. Back to Tatum. The 3. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Filipowski, hounded by Tatum. Here's Jamison. Over MP. The shot by Jamison, no good. And so MP will bring it up for the Celtics. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Tatum's shot is good.
Yeah, no question Tatum can take over a game at a moment's notice.
Here's Jamison. He's guarded by White. Here's Filipowski. Drilled from 11 feet out. Celtics lead by 8. Pass to Tatum. MP with it. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Filipowski. Oh, look at Tatum going to work inside.
It's not surprising to see Tatum taking over offensively. I mean, he's capable of doing this on a nightly basis.
And here's Kessler. Now Poole, covered by MP. Poole against MP. Shot is up. And that one's good. Poole's got 19 points.
Woo, he is dangerous right now. 5 for 7 in this all-important fourth quarter.
Pass to MP from outside the arc. Now here's Tatum, guarded closely. The three. Oh, count it! Tatum hits from way out.
I know it's a long three, but for guys like Tatum, that's just a normal shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. George, he's checked in for Poole. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And now we'll send it over. Perfect execution from Porzingis.
Now that's how you finish off an alley-oop. Outstanding initiative by Porzingis there.
Jazz trail by 13. Now George. The floater. And he sinks the layup. He's got 24.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
MP, the pass to Brown. From deep, MP. And here's White. And there's a 3-second violation. Utah has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. MP against George. Nice move. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds in the game. To the middle. MP, the flush.
Well, young guys rarely hesitate to throw it down when they can. MP is no exception.
Jazz trail by 13. Up top, George, covered by MP. And there it is for him. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 13.
Yeah, excellent play by MP on the offensive glass, working to keep the play alive. Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Celtics.
You love how they push the ball at every... Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Here's George. Drops in the layup for 2. George has got 30.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
MP finds Brown. Screen by MP. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. Stayed with it, but couldn't get it to fall. And it's Utah with the ball.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Driving to the basket. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
So it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that about wraps it up. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
MP got the job done tonight, as usual.